Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on February 20th, 2023 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Jagadananda Pandit in Angry Love Breaks the Jug of Oil.
Recording in progress.
Under the section Jagadananda Pandita's loving dealings with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Lila 12.102.
কাঞ্চন পল্লী হইতে চন্দন তৈল সংগ্রহ ও পুরীতে গিয়া প্রভুর ব্যবহার অর্থ গোবিন্দকে প্রদান। শিবানন্দ শ্যাম গৃহে যাইয়া রহিলা, চন্দনাদি তৈল তাহা একমাত্রা কইলা।
Jagadananda Pandit stayed at the house of Shivananda Seth for some time, and they prepared about 16 seeds of scented sandalwood oil.
A seer is about 900 grams.
A seer is about 900 grams.
900 grams, 16 seers
900 grams into 16 seeds
of sandalwood oil
of sandalwood oil
is very large amount.
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Lila 12.103.
সুগন্ধি করিয়া তৈল গাগরি ভরিয়া, নীলাচলে লইয়া আইলা যত্ন করিয়া।
They filled a large earthen pot with the aromatic oil, and with great care Jagadananda brought it to Nilachal, Jagannath Puri.
Sandalwood oil is very expensive.
Sandalwood oil is very expensive.
And it's not kind of very opulent.
It's a kind of very opulent oil. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Lila 12.104.
গোবিন্দের ঠাই তৈল ধরিয়া রাখিলা, প্রভু অঙ্গে দিহ তৈল গোবিন্দে কহিলা।
This oil was placed in the care of Govinda, and Jagadananda requested him, please rub this oil on the body of the Lord. Rubbing sandalwood oil will be very cooling for the body. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Lila 12.105.
প্রভুকে গোবিন্দের জগদানন্দ ইচ্ছা জ্ঞাপন, তবে প্রভু ঠাই গোবিন্দ কইল নিবেদন, জগদানন্দ চন্দনাদি তৈল আনিয়াছেন।
Govinda therefore told Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagadananda Pandit has brought some scented sandalwood oil. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Lila 12.106.
জগদানন্দের অপ্রাকৃত নরগোপু প্রভুর প্রতি অপ্রাকৃত অতুল প্রেম, তার ইচ্ছা প্রভু অল্প মস্তকে লাগায়, পিত্ত বায়ু বেদি প্রকোপ শান্ত হইয়া যায়।
It is his desire that your Lordship apply a little of this oil on your head so that blood pressure due to bile and air would be considerably diminished.
A sandal has a very medicinal effect.
The sandalwood oil has very medicinal effect. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 12.107.
কল সুগন্ধি তৈল গৌরে করিয়া ইহানি আছে বহু যতন করিয়া।
He prepared a large jug of it in Bengal and with great care he has brought it here.
Govinda Das is telling how Govinda Pandit brought the oil from Bengal.
So Govinda Das is explaining how Jagadananda Pandit had brought the oil.
Very carefully he brought it to Puri.
And very carefully he brought it to Jagannath Puri. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 12.108.
জগৎগুরু লোক শিক্ষক আচার্যরূপী প্রভুর আদর্শ আচার প্রদর্শক। প্রভু কহে সন্ন্যাসীর তৈলে নাহি অধিকার, তাহাতে সুগন্ধি তৈল পরম ধিক্কার।
The Lord replied, the sannyasi has no use for oil, especially perfumed oil such as this. Take it out immediately. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. According to Raghunandana Bhattacharya, the spokesman for the Smarta regulative principles, one who smears oil on his body while observing vow in conjunction with the ritual, while bathing in the morning, while performing Shraddha ceremony, or on Dwadasi day, may as well pour wine over his body. Therefore, oil should be rejected. The word vrata, bracket, vow, end of bracket, is sometimes understood to refer to the sannyasa vrata. Raghunandana Bhattacharya has also said in his book Titi Tattva, this means that clarified butter ghee, mustard oil, floral oil, and boiled oil may be used only by grahasthas, householders. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela.
So although the oil was brought Pandit, the Lord Chaitanya,
So although the oil was brought by Jagadananda Pandit to Lord Chaitanya,
Lord Chaitanya was saying, it's not so yes.
but Lord Chaitanya was saying it's not suitable for a sannyasi.
It's on this Smarta rules.
It is on these Smarta rules. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 12.109.
পণ্ডিতকে উপলক্ষ করিয়া জগৎগুরু প্রভু কর্তৃক সাধককে সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট উপকরণ দ্বারা একমাত্র ভোক্তা ঈশ্বরেরই সারসিকী সেবা কর্তব্য উপদেশ, তাহাতেই জীবের সেবাশ্রম সার্থকতা। জগন্নাথে দেহ তৈল দীপ যেন জ্বলে, তার পরিশ্রম হবে পরম সফলে।
Deliver this oil to the temple of Jagannath, where it may be burned in the lamps. In this way, Jagadananda's labor in manufacturing the oil will be perfectly successful.
Lord Chaitanya, wow, it is in the oil, method, the other line of Krishna service.
So, Lord Chaitanya, instead of using the oil, he gave a method in using Krishna's service. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ante Leela, 12.110.
জগদানন্দকে গোবিন্দের প্রভুর আদেশ বাণী জ্ঞাপন। জগদানন্দের প্রণয় অভিমান ক্রোধ, এই কথা গোবিন্দ জগদানন্দরে কহিল, মৌন করে রহিল পণ্ডিত, কিছু না কহিল।
When Govinda informed Jagadananda Pandit of this message, Jagadananda remained silent, not saying even a word.
Ananda Prabhu is an incarnation of Satyabhama.
Jagadananda Prabhu is an incarnation of Satyabhama.
Therefore, he was angry very easily.
Therefore, he would get very angry easily. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela, 12.111.
পরে গোবিন্দের পুনরায় প্রভুকে জগদানন্দের ইচ্ছা জ্ঞাপন। দিন 10 গেলে গোবিন্দ জানাইল আরবার, পণ্ডিতের ইচ্ছা তৈল করুণ অঙ্গীকার।
When 10 days had passed, Govinda again told Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, "It is the desire of Jagadananda Pandit that your lordship accept the oil."
Govinda Das, communicated with fire, but now Pandit again.
So Govinda Das communicated the desire of Jagadananda Pandit again. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela, 12.112.
জগৎগুরু লোকশিক্ষক প্রভুর সাধক বা আচার্যকে আত্মেন্দ্রিয় তর্পণার্থ ভোগ চেষ্টার অনৌচিত্য শিক্ষাদান। শুনি প্রভু কহে কিছু সক্রোধ বচন, মর্দনিয়া এক রাখ করিতে মর্দন।
When the Lord heard this, he angrily replied, "Why not keep a massager to massage me?"
Lord Chaitanya and the Shiksha Guru, he was practicing very strict method of sannyas.
Lord Chaitanya is the Siksha Guru of all. He was practicing a very strict method of the sannyas. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela, 12.113.
এই সুখ লাগি আমি করিল সন্ন্যাস, আমার সর্বনাশ তোমার পরিহাস।
Have I taken sannyas for such happiness? Accepting this oil would bring my ruination, and all of you would laugh. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declared himself a strict sannyasi. The sannyasi is not supposed to take help from anyone. Retaining a masseur to give him massages would indicate his dependence on others. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to follow very strictly the principle of not accepting anyone's help for his bodily comfort.
I saw Lord Chaitanya was following this very strict standard of sannyas life.
So Lord Chaitanya was following this very strict standard of sannyas life,
in which none of the Pandit when others have become angry.
by which none of this Pandit obviously become angry. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela, 12.114.
নিজ ইন্দ্রিয় তর্পণ সম্ভোগ প্রিয় জ্যোতিবেশীকে গর্হণ পথে যাইতে তৈলগন্ধ মোর যেই পাবে দাড়ি সন্ন্যাসী করে আমারে কহিবে।
If someone passing on the road smelled this oil on my head, he would think me a dhari sannyasi, a tantric sannyasi who keeps women.
In North India, there are so-called sannyasis
In North India, there are so-called sannyasis
who worship demigoddesses.
who worship demigoddesses
And they keep women.
and they keep women.
So, Lord Chaitanya is saying that if they smell the scent of oil on me,
So Lord Chaitanya is saying that if they smell the scented oil on me,
then they think I'm such a sannyasi.
then they may think that I am such a sannyasi. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 12.115.
প্রভুর রোষ হেতু গোবিন্দ নির্বাক শুনি প্রভুর বাক্য গোবিন্দ মৌন রই করিলা প্রাতকালে জগদানন্দ প্রভু স্থানে আইলা।
Hearing these words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Govinda remained silent. The next morning, Jagadananda went to see the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 12.116.
স্বয়ং সর্ববস্তুর ভোক্তা হইয়াও জগদানন্দের আগমনে লোকশিক্ষক আচার্য রূপে প্রভুর সাধক বা আচার্যকে ইন্দ্রিয় সুখ ত্যাগ বা আদর্শ বৈরাগ্য আচার প্রদর্শন। প্রভু কয়ে পণ্ডিত তৈল আনিলা গৌড় হইতে আমি তো সন্ন্যাসী তৈল না পারি লইতে।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Jagadananda Pandit, "My dear Pandit, you have brought me some oil from Bengal, but since I am in the renounced order, I cannot accept it."
All the mother understood who Lord Chaitanya was.
Jagadananda Pandit understood who Lord Chaitanya was
And wanted to serve Lord Chaitanya.
and he wanted to serve Lord Chaitanya.
This required of frustrating his desire to
But,
serve.
but this reply frustrated his desire to serve. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 12.117.
পণ্ডিতকে উপদেশ ছলে সর্বচিত উপকরণ ভক্তা ভগবানের সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট দ্রব্য দ্বারা সেবাতেই জীবের সেবা সাফল্য শিক্ষাদান। জগন্নাথে দেহ লইয়া প্রদীপ যেন জ্বলে তোমার সকল শ্রম হইবে সফলে।
Deliver the oil to the temple of Jagannath so that it may be burned in the lamps. Thus your labor in preparing the oil will be fruitful.
So offering the oil to Lord Jagannath, the Supreme Personality,
So offering the oil to Lord Jagannath, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
would be a useful offering.
would be a useful offer. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 12.118.
প্রভু প্রেমিক পণ্ডিতের প্রভু প্রতি প্রণয় অভিমান রোষ। পণ্ডিত কহে কে তোমারে কহে মিথ্যা বাণী আমি গৌড় হইতে তৈল কভু নাহি আনি।
Jagadananda Pandit replied, "Who tells you all these false stories? I never brought any oil from Bengal." Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela, 12.19.
প্রভু সম্মুখে তৈলপাত্র ভঙ্গ এত বলি ঘর হইতে তৈল কলস আনিয়া প্রভুর আগে ভাঙ্গিনাতে ফেলিলা ভাঙ্গিয়া।
After saying this, Jagadananda Pandit took the jug of oil from the room and threw it down before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the courtyard and broke it.
The Pandit had a very loving relationship with Lord Chaitanya.
So Jagadananda Pandit had a very loving relationship with Lord Chaitanya.
And being unable to accept that reply of Lord Chaitanya, he wrote the
Verse like that?
being unable
Being unable to accept the reply of Lord Chaitanya, he broke the pot. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela, 12.120.
স্বগৃহে আপনাকে আবদ্ধ করন তৈল ভাঙ্গি সেই পথে নিজ ঘর গিয়া শুইয়া রহিলা ঘরে কপাট খিলিয়া।
After breaking the jug, Jagadananda Pandit returned to his residence, bolted the door, and lay down.
so frustrated.
Jagadananda Pandit was so frustrated
And he wanted to offer a simple service to Lord Chaitanya.
that he wanted to offer the simple service to Lord Chaitanya.
And Lord Chaitanya taking the excuse of being a sannyasi,
But Lord Chaitanya, taking the excuse of being a sannyasi,
not accept the Lord Pandit's offer.
did not accept Jagadananda Pandit's offering.
So he said, I don't bring the oil.
So he said, I didn't bring you any oil from Bengal,
Broke the oil
and broke the oil
out of the Lord.
in front of the Lord.
Then he lied down in the room
And then he lied down in the room.
and very angry,
He's very angry,
very frustrated.
very frustrated. Thus ends the chapter entitled Jagadananda Pandit in angry love breaks the jug of oil. Under the section Jagadananda Pandita's loving dealings with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.